Cool. Oh, I'll tell a little bit about my day just while I'm waiting for the number to grow on Facebook there. Got soaked, got absolutely saturated. It was bucketing down today in Nelson. But luckily I had my puffer jacket from Argyle. So that's not sponsored. That's just me being really, really happy that I actually had it. And then had some. I was doing some jibboard today, but also got an email about someone inquiring about another new build. So we'll chase that up, and we might be doing another new build. So yeah, it's all happening. It's all go. What we got? DeWalt says they're going to try harder. That's really cool. We've got, so do we know when in July for the router? DeWalt could probably answer that. Oh yeah, here we go. So a full container is due to arrive July 1st for the new router and the sander. July 1st. So July 1st is just about one whole month away. I know there's a lot of people that really want the router. Hey to the Facebook viewer, first one on. Everyone's asking me all the time, when's the router coming? So yeah, it'll be cool when it's here. And I do have a job coming up that I really want to use it on too. So I'm sort of delaying that job a little bit so I can have a really good run with it and have a go with it. J Gray Building's got a question for DeWalt. Is it possible to get a rip guide for the rear handle saw? And DeWalt from Juan, I know Juan. DeWalt needs to make a cordless laminate trimmer. Other brands have one available. What are your thoughts? Bro, that's what we're talking about. It's coming in July, so it's a new release. Big news. Big news on the DeWalt front. I think you were a Makita man, weren't you? Actually, shout out if you're in Auckland. Juan's trailer was stolen the other day and had his tools in it. So I'll put a post up after this just with a bit more info on that so you guys can share that with your friends and get that out there. I did say Auckland Day, it was in Auckland. So DeWalt, we'll get back to you on the rip saw. We think yes, there is a rip fence, so that's cool. JPB, the builder, will they put their money where their mouth is, and those that have ordered them, if they're not in on the 1st of July, that we will give them for free? Ooh, I'll leave that for DeWalt to answer. Sharp and Chiseled, how long has the router and sander been out in the US? I don't actually know. I think it's probably been over seeing things on Instagram about 2 months ago. So I think there was those sort of initial, what would you call them, test runs getting put out into the hands of influencers, etc. All right, so now we've got a few people on board here on Instagram. The Facebook one's really slow. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll jump on my personal account and I'll share it. That might get some people viewing it, get a bit of traction. Bear with me, I'll just do that. So JPB, it's been in the US for about a month, I think. DeWalt says, haha, can't commit to that. I'm afraid we'll do our best though. So from what I'm hearing, DeWalt's got something pretty cool coming up next month. I'm not going to say much about it because I don't know that much about it, but I think they've been quite busy. That's what I've sort of found. So I'm quite excited about what's happening next month, and I think it has a bit to do with the offers brochure. So I'll get to that, and I was going to click the time, but it didn't show up in like 1 minute, so 9 o'clock. I'm just going to quickly share this live feed and then see what happens there. Doing the whole side. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong page. So right, this is the first time I'm doing a dual Insta and Facebook, and I think it's necessary because I've got people following from all sorts of from both platforms. Come on, where do I find this stuff? It's funny, like you're really good at scrolling through Facebook. When you feel the pressure's on, you start to lose it. Oh, look, there it is. It's on my home feed. So if I share that now. We're getting there. Shout out if you got one of these Gorilla knives. They are awesome. Share my page. Oh, no, come on. Go. Right. Okay. Here it is. Don't you see the address? I'm just going to quickly check through the. Oh, now we've got people joining on the Facebook. See, that was a good idea. Sharing stuff. Right. So, Sparky UNZ says, "What's your favorite brand?" My favorite brand is DeWalt, obviously. They do what I want them to do, and very specifically, I love the FlexVolt platform. 54-volt batteries and some really awesome tools. They are corded replacements for corded. That sounds better. Tomorrow, I understand that it's scheduled for a post of scheduled post tomorrow. Or there's a post tomorrow that's going to be a video of me using the FlexVolt cutoff saw, cutting up some bits and pieces. Putting it to a bit of a site test. So make sure you catch that one and give me some feedback on that too. And we've got Sharp and Chisel, DeWalt all day, every day. Yep, because when we're at work, it's all day, it's every day. That's what we use if we're using DeWalt. Hey, Systematic Homes has joined in. He is Cam, the man with the Festool van. NZ Sparky, at Sparky UNZ, I'm pretty sure it's DeWalt. And when is so for DeWalt, when is the T-Stack radio available? Who knows? Could be in here. We'll find out. Sparky UNZ, haha, nah, mate, it could be Makita. NZ Sparky having a laugh there. Electricians, eh? Electricians. Sparky UNZ says, send me one as a late birthday present. I'll just go and buy one, but hey. I won't be buying what I want, like cameras and stuff like that. Juanita says Black & Decker. Well, interesting bit of factoid there for you. DeWalt is owned by Stanley Black & Decker. Systematic Home says Festool for life. Ha 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 ha. Well, I won't complain about that, but I think Festool's really good gear. It's just in a certain niche though. I think we just get trashed on most building sites in New Zealand, which I actually have seen it get trashed on building sites in New Zealand. Good for contractors. Sparky NZ, ha 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 ha. DeWalt NZ, RIP fence code is available in US, not yet in NZ, but we'll be looking into bringing it in. Awesome. Okay, got a few people watching on Facebook. I'll look at you because there's a lot going on Instagram there, and I'm going to be doing this all night. So, hey guys, welcome. We're going to be, first off, we're pretty much going to open this right now before I get carried away with anything else. So here we go. This is exclusive NZ right here in my garage on social media, both platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and the knife is struggling a little bit. You don't actually need the knife, you just rip it open, but I just thought it would look quite cool using the Gorilla knife. I should have tagged Gorilla in and told him to watch. Alright, trying to do this in a really, really cool fashion. So just making sure. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Lining it up, both cameras. There it is. On-site news and promotions, June, July 2019. And I can tell you there, from looking at that, we've got ourselves a cordless job site promotion happening. All right, the first little in-bit there, we've got some redemption offers. So via redemption, we've got DeWalt hoodies when you purchase selected 18-volt, 54-volt brushless kits labeled there. Got some batteries, and DeWalt has a heated jacket. Oh, nice. Carl, CTF Builder, posted about his I think it was Milwaukee heated jacket, and man, I was jealous. I wanted one. So maybe I'll look at getting one of those. All right, let's open her up. I think both sides can see what's going on here. We have got drill bits, so tri-flute bits. I noticed in my local Mitre 10, there's a new display right next to the trade counter, and a whole bunch of those bits, and also impact driver bits and pieces are all there too. So there must be a new range of releases there. The wait is over, and we've got some promo of the sander, jigsaw, and the trim router. So here you go, Facebook viewers. Oh man, this is fun. I actually quite like doing both platforms. Let's have a little look. I won't read too much details, but it looks like the trim router comes with the base and also two different bases, I'm guessing, an extraction port and a guide. I'm guessing that comes in the kit. DeWalt could probably confirm that one for us. Do we have the barrel? Is the barrel grip jigsaw coming? That's a question from me for DeWalt. Are we getting a barrel grip jigsaw? Can't see anything else that's new on that top bit there. So there's some specs for the sander and the oh look, yeah, sorry, I should have looked down there. So coming soon, the barrel grip. We call it barrel grip, but it says body grip there. So that is coming. So there we go. I answered my own question there. All right. Next page. Now I believe this will be in your local stores next week, but you've already read it now. But I'll let you guys read the details next week. Got a couple of comments on Facebook. Hello, Renee. And Juan is on Facebook now. He says DeWalt is tough, and it is tough. Have a quick look on the Instagram questions. You can ask me a quick question about anything you see on the page if you want. Right, so we're going to back quite a bit there. Tommy, what's going to be the retail price for the router? So there you go, DeWalt. And JPB, the builder, said $499 for the kit, Mitre 10. So that's not bad, actually. Eden Learning Centre, heated jacket, what? Well, yeah, us tradies, we are generally quite tough, but we work outside in the winter, and you get those cold southerlies that roar over the snow-capped mountains, and sometimes you just need a little bit of extra comfort. And also sometimes when you're stuck in the site office too, so it's not just for the guys that are working. The site office can be a bit cold. He said, Sparky, I just bought one of the Milwaukee heated hoodies because of Carl's post. Man, someone needs to get behind, one of these brands needs to get behind Carl and start sending him stuff, because if people are making purchasing decisions based on his posts, then he's influencer gold. B Weeks with the love heart eyes, sweet as. How much is a heated jacket? And Carl's like, yeah. The jacket's about $260. So yeah, and my question before, yeah, body and barrel grip jigsaw coming around August. NZ Sparky says, it's nice, bro. I can't really post about it though because my wife doesn't know yet. So there you go. Even though he's trying to sell the Milwaukee heated jacket, there's a good excuse to buy the DeWalt heated jacket. Hey guys, JPB the builder, tough to get, lol. Barrel grip or regular handle. So if you missed it, there is the regular handle is in this release, and then it says down the bottom, coming soon with the barrel handles. So the bear tool for the router here, JPV Builder has said it is $349. He is actually one of the guys that asks me for the updates on the trim router. So I believe he knows his stuff. He must be Actually, where are you getting all your prices from? You're getting it through Mitre 10. Carl says, but you've had it for ages. So Finn says hi. Hi, Finn. Systematic Homes, yeah, hard. My wife gives me a thumbs up. I must be doing really well. Instruments and electrical. How much the hoodie keen as? Did someone say that back there? Have a scroll back through. Someone did write the price of what the jacket is. DBK Hoser, thumbs up, bro. Sparky on Z, you might convert me to be a DeWalt girl, Chris. I'll make it my mission. JPB, the builder bleeds black and yellow, my man. CTF builder and ONZ Sparky, thumbs up for CTF builder. Yeah, prices are from Mitre 10 and Systematic Homes. Bahahaha. All right, so just quick look at the Facebook page. Eyes Holly May says so keen on a heated jacket. All right, I'm going to turn this page because this brochure has actually got a few pages in it, so I'll hurry things along a little bit so we don't actually run out of time. I always get a little bit like nervous beforehand of what I'm going to talk about or whether people are going to ask questions or not, and I get that real big nervous rush right before I press go live. Okay, next page. All right, we got Dennis Hasty is guaranteed tough. All right, and he's using my favorite saw in the whole wide world. I'm trying to hold this up so everyone can see it. Flex Volt cut-off saw. Yeah, all right. Extractor vac there. The SDS Max hammer drill, and obviously the cut-off saw. So, DeWalt, you can confirm if you would like. This next coming round of promotion is about the cordless job site. Maybe tell us a little bit about it if it's not all in here. But I'm not gonna treat this like story time and actually read this, because you gotta have something to be excited about when you walk into Mitre 10 and you pick up the DeWalt brochure. But I was actually watching the American DeWalt page on Instagram the other day, and they had a whole bunch of stories and video content of the I guess their trip to the I forget what's the island that yeah, anyway, where the Statue of Liberty is. It was pretty cool. Might still be in their newsfeed actually. Have a scroll through on the DeWalt. I think it's DeWalt. I think it is just straight DeWalt. But anyway, American DeWalt page. All right, next page. We have cordless dust extraction. So this is a 54 volt extractor. I have seen a couple of posts on Instagram that there are some boys using it in New Zealand, giving it a go. I have seen some info on it from overseas too and a bit of feedback, but I'm really keen to give that a try, especially with the trim router and the other tools that have the extraction ports on them. And it might be still connected to a hose, but something I was having a bit of trouble with this week was I was using the planer and using the extractor, and the hose and the cord always get wrapped up amongst each other, and it's just a pain. So just having a hose is easier to work with. So yeah, we've got some attachments for the SDS drills. So that in this particular picture is the SDS Plus, which is what I have, and it's got the extractor unit, the battery powered extractor. No, sorry, it's not battery powered. Just the extractor unit for the front, and this here must. Oh yeah, okay. And then obviously there's like this. A few other brands are doing it as well. It's like a sleeve that goes in like over the bit, which is good when you're chipping concrete, because it's just obviously dealing with the dust as you go. And coming soon here on this other side, well, at the top you've got the SDS Max hammer. Had that at Tool Shed the other day. I didn't have a go, but one of my mates did when we were there, and it's grunty. It's a commercial grade sort of equipment, eh? And just runs on a battery. Coming soon is the hollow drill bits. So obviously hollow, and you connect the extractor, and the DeWalt has an airlock system. So I believe, I haven't actually used it, but I believe it clicks in. So you don't have a problem with the extractor falling out as you go. Right, before I switch to the next page, I'm going to quickly check the comments sections again. Bit quiet on Facebook. Shout out on Facebook, guys. You guys having a good day? Right, here we go. Oh, it's quite a few. No, right, here we go. So DeWalt NZ said the heater jacket is $260, or as a bonus item if you fancy a new drop saw. Oh, I've already bought the drop saw, but if you're in the market for Cam, if you're still there, tell Scott to buy one. Tell him to buy the drop saw, and then he can get a heater jacket as well. So Kite Bradley, I'm not sure how to say that. Kit E Bradley, don't know. Have to do some price match with Bunnings. It actually works out quite well when you do the price match with Bunnings. JP the Builder, heater jacket will be here in January. Well, that's perfect. So won't be able to use it for like a whole another 12 months. From now, that is. Sparky QNZ, sometimes I want to be a builder so I can buy all these sick tools. Yeah. Well, you know, Aussie Man Hands had the poll the other day and Chippy's won, eh? Chippy in the making, hey bro. And Sparky, does a heater jacket run off your 18-volt batteries? Good question. I wonder if there'll be anything actually in here about that, so I won't say anything until we get there. Need that saw, bro. Let us borrow yours. Yeah, man. These guys were cutting, Chippy in the making, they had put up a story the other day, and they were cutting some structural steel, and they were using a grinder with a cut-off wheel. And it's just real funny because, like, the same day I was working with my cut-off saw, and I was just like thinking to myself, I'm selling my angle grinder, I don't need it anymore. But I replied to the story and said they need to get the cut-off saw. Trade Tom says to NZ Sparky UNZ, Sparkles can have them too, and I think he means Sparkies, but Sparkles sounds like a good name. We'll call you Sparkles from now on. DeWalt NZ, yep, we're all about the cordless job site, no need for cords anymore. And DeWalt.com for the US web page. I'm just about there with having a cordless job site. There's still a couple of tools that are corded, but I barely use them. They're not my regular use tools. To Smack Holmes, okay, gotta go. Baby just got up. Have fun, Chris. You're a sweet job. Awesome, bro. Catch you up. See you on the gram and on Scott's videos too. Shady Tom says, yeah, I love the extractor. So the boys at QBS have been playing with the extractor. And I saw them using it with the SDS Plus flex volt drill as well, which is like so good. And the work that they were doing, having done similar work like that, when you're getting in behind foundation walls and you're in the mud and the gunk and the leads just get dragged through mud and puddles, and it's just stupid. So having it all as one unit that you can just move around with is just ideal. So Smack Holmes, and keep it up. Thanks, bro. JPB Builder, airlock is pretty cool. I got it. A few people joining in. JPB Builder said Scott Brown is a DeWalt fan deep down. I think he is. He's got a few DeWalt gears. I think he just knows good tools. And at the end of the day, like, you know, most of the brands are all selling similar gear, but each brand seems to do really well in a certain field. And I think DeWalt with the flex volt is just owning it. I'd love to see them get a hydraulic impact driver. I think they call them a hydraulic one, just for some of like the interior work that I do. So DeWalt says the heater jackets arriving next week, will be in stock for field days. Ooh, nice. I've always wanted to go to field days. Who's been to field days and reckons can actually recommend it? Is it something that I would enjoy if I went to field days? Maybe someone could buy me a plane ticket or something. Maybe we could have an Insta hangout something. So there was a delayed question there. When will the retailers get the jacket? Well, actually, that's not a delayed question. That's, sorry, yeah. So in stock for field days, but yeah, when will the retailers get it? Yep. Oops. DeWalt NZ says retailers will have jackets in the next couple of weeks. And NZ Sparky says love hydraulic impact drivers. Yep. So if you don't know what a hydraulic impact driver is, the normal impact driver is basically the hammers hitting. Okay. I don't know the full technical thing, but basically you got a hammer that's hitting really hard, just hitting. But a hydraulic one has a fluid around it and a slightly different setup where it's not just a harsh hammering function. I think of it like if you got impact drivers real harsh, if you think like sound waves, real harsh, but the hydraulics really kind of more flowing, and it's not so harsh when you're drilling it in. It's not as loud. When we tried it the other day, a Milwaukee one, and we had a piece of jib board, so we actually screwed into the jib board, and that's what I actually really liked it for, because I use a collated drill drive or whatever, but sometimes you have to screw screws with a drill. But I liked it because it wasn't breaking the paper. It was actually, when you're screwing it in, it was pulling the paper in with the screw, not kind of wrenching it through, if that's a good explanation. So yeah, so anyway, hey Facebook people, I haven't forgotten about you. I've got so much, there's heaps of questions happening on Instagram. So if you've got questions and you're watching and you want to know what the heck's going on here as well, just ask in the just shout out a comment and I will reply to it. Carl says yes, field days, do thumbs up. Well, I've got to go with that opinion. Instruments and electrical. Some guys say field days is mean, others say it sucks. I've never been, so I can't say, mate. Thanks, bro. Tommy says field days is full of freebies. Oh, we all love our freebies. Absolutely love our freebies. NZ Sparky has asked Carl, what day are you going? Instruments and electrical, who is going field days? If you are on Facebook, have a look for the NZ Tradies Facebook group. And also, if you can't find it, then hit up one of myself or NZ Sparky. Yeah, I think you're on there, mate. Definitely She Builds, bro. She knows about it. There's a few of us that know about it. Let's just quickly sidetrack. So DeWalt says, got to shoot, guys. Thanks, Chris. PM us with any more cute questions. Yep, just hit DeWalt up. Hit them up on their Instagram page. Hit them up on their Facebook page. They're really active on Instagram. And they definitely will answer. Post up your stories, tag them in it, DeWalt_NZ. They usually repost stuff that guys are putting in their stories. So thanks DeWalt. Thanks for coming. We'll catch up. Back to what I was saying about the NZ Tradies Facebook page. So it's kind of just like a hub where we can all kind of get together, but all sort of organize some of these events. So it looks like a few guys are talking field days here. So if you're not part of that group and you think you might want to try and hang out with everyone at field days or something, set something up, get in there, talk about it. There's a few discussion groups about upcoming events. So quickly back to this brochure. I know that's what you're here for. You don't want to hear me rabbiting on. Kidding. I know you want to hear from me. All right, next page. Oh, look, heated jacket. All right. I really want to know about this heated jacket, so I'm actually going to read a bit more about it. Thanks to Walt. Catch up. NZ Sparky, they even answer my questions, and I don't own any of their tools. That's the one. All right, so pushing the wrong buttons. The heated jacket. We wanted to know what batteries it runs off. We have got soft shell heated jacket, small to 3XL, got 5 heat zones. It's wind and water resistant. It's compatible with all DeWalt's 18 volt and 54 volt XR batteries. Getting a bit heavy there on the XR, the 54 volt ones. 5 core heating zones, including left and right chest. Mid, back, and heated arms. Water and wind resistant, we said that. LED controller offers 3 temperature settings. Did the Milwaukee one have temperature settings? Hey? With a preheat function. Oh my gosh. No more putting the jacket on the heater before you go out to work. USB 2.0 power port for charging portable electronics. You can charge your phone while you're getting warmed up in your jacket. This is awesome. You can sit there at Smoko just warming up while you're eating Smoko, and you can plug your phone in. And does it have USB charger as well, Carl, on the Milwaukee one? Can you charge your phone while you're warming up? 5 pockets, including 3 dedicated pockets for the XR power source. Waist draw cord and hook and loop cuffs to customize fit, so you can close it up a bit more. There is some detailed photos here of examples of where to put everything. But I'm guessing like the most practical thing would be to get the 2 amp batteries. I think they're 2 amps now. They used to be 2 amp batteries, the small form factor batteries, because they'll just fit in your pocket. It looks really comfortable. I like it. The heat settings are actually colors, so I'll hold that up a bit higher. You got red, white, and blue, low, medium, hot. So awesome. Now we know about the heated jacket. And we've got some info on an area light, which is connected with Tool Connect. So it's a bit self-explanatory. So that's pretty cool. And the Tool Connect stuff, bit of info on that as well. So quickly check the questions again before I move on, and the banter as well, because we all love the banter. Instruments and Electrical says, DeWalt NZ sounds better than Milwaukee NZ. Carl says, yes. NZ Sparky says, Milwaukee NZ Instagram sucks. Do they even have an Instagram? Carl's laughing. Eden Learning Centre says, I need this jacket in my life. Just go and buy one. Just go and do it. Oh, we can't yet. Buy it next month or the month after. When's Field Days? What month is that in? My wife is laughing. So again, I must be doing really well or really embarrassing myself or something like that. My wife's really, actually, I think I just heard her laugh, to be honest. Oh, my wife's really supportive. She should come down and hang out. Come down and hang out. Instruments and Electrical, agreed, NZ Sparky. Haha, so that'll be about Milwaukee's Instagram page, I'm guessing. Carl said, yes, again. Carl says, keep up, mate. My hoodie is 5 years old. Oh. Yeah, but so is Milwaukee. Carl says, haha, jokes. Yeah, sorry, but I'm JK, bro, JK. My 7-year-old says random stuff, and then she starts going, JK, JK. Does it have a cooling system too for NZ's hot summers? Sure, you could rig something up, Tommy. That could be your project for the next 6 months, and then you can show us what you made. Mate, does it even get cold in Nelson? Depends what you call cold. So probably the lowest we get is around -3 degrees on a really cold night. We get frosts. We get some pretty big frosts. The further sort of into the valleys that you go, it does get colder as well. But we get hammered by a southwesterly that comes over or comes across the bay, especially if you're working just sort of the north of the city a little bit. Some of the exposed places, which I possibly have a job coming this year in the middle of winter in the open there. It comes off the mountains and it blows across the water, and it's absolutely freezing. One job we were working on, I had like full balaclava, jackets, everything on, and gloves, just totally covered, and it was still cold. So yeah, it's a different kind of cold. They do, but they suck. I don't know what that was about. I've lost track of the other banter. Tagged Milwaukee like 5 times, nothing. Oh, it's a shame. Tag Milwaukee 500 times, not one like. See, I always feel like Milwaukee is the brand of that of electrician's choice. This is funny that you guys are missing out. Juanita says, yes, it gets cold. And it didn't get cold when I lived there. Oh, well, okay. Depends what you're comparing it to, I guess. If you're comparing it to Queenstown, it's not that cold. It's fresh. I guess that's a good way to explain it. A few extra people jumping in. Hey, everyone that's joining in. We are working our way through this brochure from DeWalt, and we're also having a bit of banter, so get amongst it. Ask a few questions as we go. This is great. This is really happening. I'll tell you what, this is making me feel real good. Like I said, I was nervous before, but this is cool. Instruments and electrical. Miss Nelson, though, great place. How long did you live in Nelson for? Did you grow up in Nelson? And Eden Learning hits sharing an emoji about it being cold. All right, I will move on to the brochure again, but just thought I'd put it out there. Have you guys seen my really cool mug? Wonderful team at Red QS sent that to me for doing the workshop. It was really cool. Oh, sorry, Facebook. There you go. Really cool mug. And I've got warm black currant juice as well, and I've actually got more of it. All right, here we go, back to the brochure. Oh, Sparky Hill and Zed, you're back. We haven't actually got very far. We've only got through a few pages. I think we've still got more pages than what we've got heaps of pages left, so I need to get into this. And everyone was just bagging Milwaukee NZ as well, so don't buy Milwaukee, especially if you want to get their attention on Instagram. Or maybe you could ring them up and say, hey, I'm Brooke, I'm Sparky Girl NZ, I am a rising star, the next up and coming thing. I want to help you do your social media, give me a whole bunch of free stuff. Could work. Worth a try. Not that I do that, I don't do that. I don't ever hit up people for free stuff. Don't really need to. It's kind of the other way around. So what do we got here? So just some general FlexVault gear, really. So what have we got? We've got some redemption offers on this FlexVault gear. If you get the, what do we got here? So, okay, that's by itself. That's by itself. That's by itself. I'm guessing, where we go? I'm trying to figure this page out. All right, you get the rear-handled saw. You get free 36-tooth blade. So that must be different from what comes with it, or it doesn't come with the blade. I don't know. I'm still here. No. All right. So nothing here is actually saying anything about redemption offers on those tools, but if you get the 5 kg hammer drill, you'll get a free 9 amp hour battery. When you buy the cutoff saw, you'll get the blade. Now I know that the blade's worth about $90 or something like that, and obviously, yeah, you need the blade with the saw. I mean, come on. So that's pretty cool. That's a good deal. Anyway, yeah, if you're doing any kind of building work and reno work and stuff, watch my video tomorrow. I'll put a link up on Instagram. But yeah, video tomorrow about how awesome that saw is. And the track saw, you'll get a free 6 amp battery with it via redemption. Next page, we have got a joist drill. Who uses joist drills? So we've got it's basically a big right-angled drill, and they're cutting cores with it as well. I think I actually saw this on World of Concrete at the start of the year. Could be something you Sparkies might like. Some FlexVault batteries as well. Once you've got the FlexVault batteries and you sort of think, well, we'll probably just buy some DeWalt gear as well and start selling off your Milwaukee gear. What do we got? So, yeah. And we have got All right, so a whole bunch of different kits pictured, and you get a free 18-volt battery with those. Then you've got some other kits as well, and you get a hoodie, just a normal hoodie with that. And they're some of the smaller kits in comparison. So next page, these 54-volt kits, you get a hoodie as well. Oh, so that's for those ones. Sorry, it's just the way the page is laid out. I'm just trying to interpret it really quick and give you guys the information so we can get back to question and answer time, because I think we've only got about 10 minutes left. Yeah, okay. So then you get a free drill, impact driver or drill, when you buy a FlexVolt table saw or plunge saw. We've got a compact mid-torque impact wrench as well. I ended up getting the high torque wrench for what I do. It just seems to be better. And with that, you're going to get, with that saw, you get a grinder. With that 18-volt hammer drill, you get a 18-volt grinder. And with the impact wrench, you get a free 18-volt battery. So it's really quite standard from what you usually see in the brochures. It's just some new stuff in there. So some of those kits as well, get the battery via redemption. The redemption is actually really good. I've managed to get some pretty cool stuff via redemption, especially with when I got my miter saw. I ended up getting the miter saw stand via redemption. So you get a T-stack case when you purchase any of these individual skins. I'm thinking, yeah, all these skins. So that's cool. If you want to buy any of those, you're going to get a free T-stack case. I've got some bits and pieces here. We've got some lights, and I've got a battery via redemption. Got some corded gear here, so you get a few bits and pieces. You got T-stack cases and parts for the back extractors. They've got some parts that you get free via redemption as well. Lasers. Oh, look, there's a green line laser there. That looks pretty cool. You get a free stand with that one via redemption, and any of these smaller items, you get a 2-amp battery. So there you go, 2-amp battery. You can get that, and you can buy the heated jacket. You can put that in the heated jacket. Here we go, and the corded table saw, you get a skill saw, and you can, if you get the portable thicknesser, you'll get a heated jacket with that. So if you need a thicknesser and you need a jacket, boom, there you go. Perfect time to buy it. And we're getting to the ultimate saw here, which is the miter saw. I do have a cool kind of a review of runtime on my YouTube channel of this saw. And if you purchase, oh wait a minute, there's two saws. That's a FlexVolt saw. If you buy the FlexVolt saw, you're going to get the drill. And if you buy the corded saw, by the looks of that, you'll get a jacket with that, which is interesting. I would have expected it to be the other way around, but that's all right. Maybe you could figure something out. And you could probably buy that, and you could probably sell the drill or something on TradeMe, and then buy the jacket. That might be the way around. That might be the way to do it. And a few different blades as well. I've seen some of those on Instagram too. New blade technology, which is all good. Like, it'd be interesting actually to do that same miter saw test that I did, because I've already done it. Swap out a blade and do it again and see how much difference it actually makes. That would be interesting, because I know the two batteries that I use too. Here we go, last page. We have got a bit of a promo on the 54-volt chainsaw. Free light with it as well. And obviously a cool little picture of the guy starting to burn up because he's wearing the heated jacket because he's so warm. So don't burn yourself if you get the heated jacket. So that's cool. Get into your places where you buy stuff. That's DeWalt stuff. Next week, that should be out. Be cool to hear about you guys buying some stuff. Let me know if you get the heated jacket. That seems to be the talk of the night. Got to scroll back through because there's been a whole lot of banter. I just had to race through that brochure. Okay, where are we? Oh, where's that? Oh, where's it gone? Wow. Okay. Milwaukee, like my stuff, they're all good. Sparky says, hey, Aaron. And then Instrument and Electrical said, from 1 to 12 years old, mate, then off to Taupo. Guess being a kid, you don't notice the cold. Yeah, you're right. I didn't really notice the cold until I grew up and started working first thing in the morning in the frosty cold. Instrument, you know who you are. Keep on with the DeWalt. Try to convert us Sparkies. I'll try. Haha, Carl, then why are most of your tools teal? And Systemax Holmes is back. Hey, bro, welcome back. Carl says the triggers work. Someone's hassling triggers for not working. It's a Yoshi, me. Someone said plumbers. And then someone says, got you there. Milwaukee triggers always dying. DeWalt isn't expensive enough for Sparkies. I think Tommy might be on the money there. DeWalt gear really seems made for builders. Yeah, I kind of think that too. That's their catchphrase is guaranteed tough. And things get abused when they're on site. Guaranteed. Especially on some of like the very commercial sites where you got someone walk past and they stand on it. It's like, oh, get off it. Watch where you're walking. Oh yeah. What was the price of a cut-off saw with free blade? I missed it. I can't remember exactly when I was looking a few months back, but I think it's between $800 and $900 for a cut-off saw, and the blade was about $80 just for the blade. So Yoshi, was there anything in this about the new 12-volt drill impact? Nah, nothing about the 12-volt gear. And I should have asked that question because that was a question that was someone mentioned yesterday too. So yeah, nothing in there. Milwaukee gear does suit a wider range of trades. Like you said, Aaron, DeWalt was really aimed at builders. I prefer Makita these days, but they don't like my posts either. What is it with all these brands being snobs? Hey, where are they all? The struggle's real. Builders get all the deals. Absolutely, we get looked after. We're like the apex of the industry, us builders. Again, Aussie Manhands, the poll that they ran, Chippies came out on top. JPB, the builder, when do these offers come into effect? June, July, so next week. Next week, pretty much. So June, July, 2 months, the next 2 months. They really do. You going up to field days? No, not this year. Unless someone wants to pay for me to go to field days. Anyone out there want to fly me up to field days? Any brands that watch this? Do you need an influencer for a day? Here I am saying before that I don't ask for free stuff, but maybe I should. I don't know. No, that'd be quite fun actually, going up to something like field days and bumping into everyone having a yarn. Yarns, Tommy, yarns, Chris. Whatever, Chris. Oh man, no, I can't even remember what I said. We're not. Oh, sorry. Yep, now I know what I'm talking about. We're not the apex. We're the base. We hold everyone else up. I like that. That's pretty good. That's good, Carl. Yep, that's the way. Actually, Chris, one question. Did we see a pic of you wearing Makita gloves? You did. You did see me wearing Makita gloves. Those gloves came from the what's it called? That road show. So that was in my little swag bag. So that was the first day I was actually wearing them. I haven't worn them since because I haven't. That was because we're doing demo. So Just happened to be wearing that. I thought I'd like, rip off the label or something like that, but I don't need to do stuff like that. I'm not not in a position where I'm not allowed to have other brands in the background or anything like that. Just using what I got really, and power tools wise, I've mostly got DeWalt, and that's mostly what I post about. Yeah, so it's not like you must not have Makita stuff in your content. We're not the Apex with the base. Oh wait, gone back. Yeah, pushing the wrong buttons. Probably only got a few minutes left, so let's fire away with some final questions. And also, you guys having some wins, having some successes, some cool, exciting stuff that's happening in your world. You're hearing a bit about me, but I do like to hear about what you guys are up to. Juanita said a business trip up to Field Days. Juanita's got family that live really close to where Mystery Creek is, and they have a beautiful house. So we could make it a really nice, beautiful holiday. Spending some time with family as well. Not just business, but then, no, it sounds bad. Like I'm making this worse. I'll stop. Like a front row, Carl. Yeah. They are way too big for my small hands. Oh, man. I actually thought they weren't going to fit my hands at first. They were quite tight. JPP, the builder, lol, just giving you... Yeah. Fair enough. You got to do it. Got to keep me honest. Aaron, laughing. Why did you become a builder? Oh, well. I became a builder because I enjoyed making things. My after-school jobs were working in small joinery shops, making small furniture and bits and pieces. I worked for an artist-type furniture maker for about a year and a bit, making some, well, believe it or not, epoxy tables nearly 20 years ago. And then it just progressed into getting a job as a hammerhand on a big construction site. And I was like, man, I love doing this. This is what I want to do. So I have got to this place now. So that's a really quick version because I know I don't have a lot of time. Why didn't you become a Sparky? It never crossed my mind at all. I never had any desire for it. Even when I was watching the Sparkies do their thing at this big construction site I first worked on, which was a water treatment plant. I just enjoyed the fact making stuff, cutting stuff up, building it, whatever, power tools, all that kind of thing. I mean, yeah, power tools for tradition, but it was just better. All right, 28 seconds left because he likes having friends, lol. Oh, haha, Tommy, friends are overrated. Anyway, yarns, Tommy. Building is better than pulling wires. Cheers, mate. Glad you're a builder, haha. Can't argue there. My favorite DeWalt tool right now, it's the cutoff saw. I really enjoyed using that. That was wicked. So tomorrow there's a video. I'll share a link to it. Okay, 8 seconds. Guys, thank you for watching. Absolutely loved it. This was an awesome live. I'll do another one again soon. Ciao. And Facebook people, hi. I think there's one person watching. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the Facebook people that joined in. Oh my gosh. I said shout out in the comments and I missed them. But hey, here I am. Okay. Have you ever built a couch before? No, I have never built a couch before. I've built a bay window seat though, which is basically just a frame with a cushion on top. Tony Fitz, howdy Chris. Hey mate, was minus 25 in China. That was cold. Ooh. And Tony Fitz, so I've looked at heated jackets for my bike. Are they any good? That's a good point. I haven't actually tried one, but on the Insta Live that we just had running, one of the guys has a heated jacket, and he's had it for 5 years and loves it. So I guess it would work for working on the motorbike. They're lightweight. They're not like a thick jacket. Sort of like a polar fleece, I guess. They say soft shell, so you could wear it underneath for your winter riding. All right, I think I will call that a day on Facebook. Getting a few views here and there popping in, but thanks for joining in. And if you're going to watch the delayed version of this, or the is it called the replay? Go thanks for watching, and sorry I wasn't looking at the screen much. I actually had, I'll show you, I had an Insta live running at the same time. I actually had a camera. It was a bit of a pain. I had a camera set up, and I was going to record like that, and I had the camera and the phone both like right there, but I had to drop that idea right at the last minute. So all those that have joined in and have contributed, I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll do it again some other time. Thank you.